Good morning, YouTube. How are you guys? Just trying to do a little preparation of my second cup of Java this morning. So, I wanted to make a little video about a question I get asked quite a bit. And I hope that folks can come to this video and get the answers they're looking for, rather than thinking they have to ask the same question over and over and over. So to get right to it, one of the main questions I get asked a lot is, how much money do you make? Or, you know, how much money do you make per mile? What's your cents per mile? It's really a hard question to answer outright. You can't just say, hey, I make this much a week. It's never the same. Even if you're working for somebody making, 70 cents a mile, 80 cents a mile, 90 cents, $1 a mile, it's never the same. It always changes week to week to week. You're not like working in a warehouse and you have the same 40-hour paycheck every week. It changes. And not only that, you can go one day, you do a load for, let's say 85, 90 cents a mile. And you go, you do your 1,000-mile run. Well, you can do the math on that to see what you make, but then the next day you do a 300-mile run at $1.50 a mile. Okay, so again, do the math. So it's like you're always making a different cent per mile pending the run you're on. At least with my current dispatch, that's how it works. I don't know, I'm not quite sure how many other companies out there, follow that same breakdown, that same routine, but that's what we do. So that's why I say one week, I have 2,500 miles, and let's just say for giggles, I do $2,300. The next week, I'll have 2,500 miles, and I'll have made $2,900 or $3,000. Same mileage, different amounts of money. And again, that all goes to, the amounts of different jobs you do that pay differently. Because again, you're not always on the same cent per mile. And again, if you come down to Laredo, you normally make 85 cents, 90 cents a mile. You come to Laredo, to get out of Laredo, there's a lot of times they're ripping your mouth out at 65, 70 cents a mile. So that's going to kill you. That's like $200-300 less than what you're used to making on a regular basis. You go to Laredo from up north in Illinois, Michigan, Indiana, all them surrounding areas. You come down to Laredo at 1,500 miles, and you make $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, to where you get to Laredo, come out 1,500 miles, and you're lucky to make $1,000, $1,100, $1,200 miles. Or dollars. So it changes. It never stays the same. And again, that's who we work for. So I don't know what the industry standard is. I can tell you hearsay what I've heard from folks, and for the most parts, it is the same for the most part. A lot of guys say, yeah, that's what we do as well for different companies. And I'm not going to start naming off all the different companies and what they do, because that's none of my business. I don't work for them. I can only tell you what I make, how it works with my company. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's how you determine what I make, what other people out here make. It's never the same. It changes day to day to day, you know. The other day is a pure example. Things happen, things change. That last video I made talking about going to California, I was supposed to make over $2,000 on that run. Well, I got on the run and got halfway through it, and things changed. Out of my control, beyond my control. There could have been countermeasures that I took, countermeasures that I've never tried before, but I wasn't willing to take that risk because I have a family I gotta feed. You know, I have a mortgage. I have bills. I can't afford to risk that for countering somebody's demand. Yeah, that's a whole nother story. I don't want to get off track here. So yeah, basically, the other day I had that run to Cali. It was supposed to pay over $2,000, and I get halfway there. They tell me to switch off to a team, give the freight to a team because the freight turned critical. They had to have it there immediately. My apologies. They had to have it there immediately, so I had to offload it to a team, and the team, you know, did whatever they had to do. So I ended up making half of what I would have normally made on that run because I stopped halfway through. So you've got to expect the unexpected sometimes. You've got to know that things can change in the snap of a finger. I mean, this industry, expediting, was basically created some time ago because of mistakes. And those mistakes don't stop after you get that freight in your vehicle. Those mistakes continue sometimes. You get down the road, you'll find out you're going to the wrong address. You'll go down the road and find out there's more freight that was supposed to go with you. And not your fault, it's just somebody in the office made that error. Yeah, so the list goes on and on and on. What could affect what's happening, what you're making, what you're getting out there. So you know, that's just my short take of my reasoning, my explanation of what we make out here. I hope it was kind of a, you know, a good enough little breakdown for you. I mean, sure, I could go in depth and give you all corners, crevices, avenues of what this means, and this means, but I just wanted to kind of throw it at you real quick. So yeah, depends on the freight lane you're in. Freight lanes meaning, you know, being in Laredo, Texas versus being up in Illinois. That's two totally different freight lanes. You're up in Illinois, you're gonna make damn good money. You're down in Laredo, Texas, more likely gonna make horrible money. You know, cent per mile, because that's just the way the industry is right now. There's so many bottom feeders out there that's making it hard for the good people to make money, and we need to change that somehow. So yeah, I hope I kind of answered that for you guys. If there's something more you'd like me to touch on where the pay scale is concerned, or any other questions or concerns you guys might have related to expediting, you know, please, I invite you to leave a comment, a question, concern, whatever it may be. There it is, perfect. But yeah, I invite you guys to, you know, bring it to me, man. Bring whatever questions you have. I will do my level best to try to give you the answers and the resolve that you guys so desperately need. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you on that. I'm in Laredo, Texas. I'm pre-booked. I've got a run going to Alabama today. So pending everything going as planned, I will check back in with you guys when I get to Alabama, deliver said freight, and I'll update you with all the proper information. So until then, hope everybody's out there getting miles. Hope y'all is happy, healthy, fed, and yeah, we'll see y'all real soon, man. See you, bye.